We're going to take you out. We do different shows. We do, so you get familiar with us a little bit. We do 71 different shows in Delaware as we
75.
Yeah, well, we're up to 75 now in Delaware. There's only broadcast in Delaware, so now we're expanding out. We're going to bring it to you so we can tell you about Delaware, so you'll come over and visit us because we want you. You know, we're going to smile and greet you and everything else. Just bringing a lot of money too.
No, that's not right. There's a lot of free things to do.
Oh yeah, and we're going to talk about that. I mean, and one of the things that we've got going on right now, one of the biggest deal is the Riverfront project that's taking place here in Delaware and in Wilmington itself, I should say, and they are just revamping the entire riverfront there, and it's so many different things. You got the Russian display going on right now.
What's that called, Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie's our camera guy. Yeah, well, he don't know either. But we're going to keep right on rolling.
Alexis and Alexander or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, and we've got a big display at that.
Well, you know what we do in a future show? Let's just cover that so then they'll know what it is. And we'll
let's
learn together.
Get to where we're at right now.
Okay,
that's the Kalmar Nickel. Let's take you down to the Kalmar Nickel. Kalmar Nickel is a ship that was built, well, Jimmy will tell you all about that, but you can come over and visit it. It's completely built. It's actually being shown all over. It's been in Philadelphia a couple times. It's been in a movie already. It is the largest ship, tall ship today. And Jimmy, tell them a little bit of history of that.
Well, basically the Kalmar Nickel, this is a replica of the Kalmar Nickel, I should say, which was originally sailed here in 1638. And that's a little bit before our time. But you talk about a ship that's absolutely gorgeous, and we have a dedicated crew, before the crew, dedicated bunch of builders that spent years. You have Peg Tag down there, that she kind of organized the whole thing, Tim, and she spent years along with everybody else there building the ship so we'd have our own tall ship ambassador to Delaware. Now you take
Kalmar Nickel.
Yeah, I can't see. I'm looking for facts here, Tim.
Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about it. They have a shipyard here in Wilmington, right on the Riverfront project once ago, East 7th Street. So it's real easy to find. They've got signs up to get you to it. You're allowed to visit it, but they built this thing completely from scratch. They got it from the project started about 11 years ago. A bunch of people got together and decided to build one of the tallest ships, and they decided they're going to build the tallest ship. And this came from Sweden, in Kalmar, Sweden, many years ago. What year was that, Jimmy? Do you remember?
1638. I'm looking right here on my sheet.
It sailed over, and that was the first settlers in Delaware, is what it was. The first people in Delaware were from Sweden, and they set up a little area down there, a little fort and all that, and a lot of history in that area itself on the riverfront.
The original ship made 4 round-trip crossings back and forth to Sweden, back here to Delaware again, Tim.
Yeah.
And you know what's easier? We'll put the phone number on the screen, 302-429-SHIP. You want any more information? They do tours down there, Tim, and you can the neatest thing about that, I didn't even realize until I'm looking at their information sheet here, the Kalmar Nickel's available for dockside. You can come in there and take tours of it, and you can also book it for private parties, whether you're corporate or civic use. All you have to do is pick up the phone and give them a call, and that I had a chance to take a cruise on it, Tim, and it was fantastic. I should say Jamie, our camera guy, and myself got to take a cruise, and it was a fantastic ride, and it's great for events. And
yeah, but let's just go back, and once again, when it was built, Alan Rawl, the ship builder, the original ship builder, did a fantastic job, and he's built so many other ships out there too. I mean, you see his work all over the world, and now he's on to other projects, and they turned it over to the Captain
David Hyatt.
Yeah,
what a guy.
I mean, really nice guy and all that, and you definitely, it's available for public. It's one of our sightseeing projects that's going on right now. It's complete. You can, like I said, you can see it sailing, you can see it, tours of it, like down at the shipyard. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call 429-SHIP and set up
302-429-SHIP. Now, the person you want to talk to about that for any bookings or real information is Eric Nelson. Now, he's the land captain there, Tim.
Yeah.
He handles everything in the line of bookings for where the ship's going to be. If you got a school group out there, excellent activity for a bunch of kids for the day. And you want to make a feature film, it's already been in the first one already. Italian filmmaker down in Lewis, Delaware. They've already done that with it already, Tim. It's already going to be in a feature motion picture coming up. It's appeared at the Inner Harbor. It's been up to Glen Cove, Long Island, New York, Philadelphia. So even though it's only been floating a short while here, it's actually seen a lot of sights.
Yeah, and that's the Kalmar Nickel, and once again, now they've already built a dock over in Sweden, so it's going to go over to Sweden and dock, and that's in the city of Kalmar, where the ship's originally from, back in 1638 when it sailed over here with the first Swedes on board. And they set up a little settlement down there, Jimmy, that's still there today as far as monuments and stuff. It's a very historical area.
Part of Wilmington.
Really nice visit. So if you're coming over to do some shopping and stuff, something else to do that you can...
Part of our waterfront.
that we provide for you.
Shipyard.
And there's so much on the waterfront, like we said, and of course, when you're out there, you can definitely keep an eye out because you're going to see the Kalmar Nickel sailing in different areas. So if you see the tall ship, be sure and remember it's the Kalmar Nickel. But one of the things they do since they've started building this, Jimmy, is it takes money to build things, and so they do fundraisers, continuously fundraisers, and they usually do those on a Thursday nights. They do barbecues, picnics. They can have some fantastic deals, and I believe they've got a crab feast coming up.
Yes, they do. Coming up August 20th. Of course, the phone number there again is 302-429-SHIP. Now, August 20th at 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. They're going to have the all-you-can-eat crab feast with beer and wine. There's entertainment. I like going out there because it's a nice family atmosphere. Always plenty of food, and this is to benefit the ship because even though Delaware's tax-free, we still need to raise money. It's a tax contribution too to the Kalmar Nickel. We still need to raise money to keep the ship going because it's all done by private donation.
And it's all volunteer work. The entire staff and crew, I should say, is volunteers outside the captain, the first mate, and a few other choice people that you have to have on a ship. But the rest of it's volunteer. And if you'd like to be a volunteer and get to go out and go on the ship when it goes on one of its cruises, they always accept that, Jimmy. They have classes down there. There's so many things and so much excitement happening down on the riverfront. And the riverfront, once again, located right as you come into Wilmington. You can't miss it. There's all kinds of
there's signs to go right to the Kalmar Nickel.
New parks, a lot of excitement, and the concert series is coming that way. A lot of things happening on the riverfront. But right now,
hold on. Mark your calendars. August 20th, 5:30 p.m. to 8:30. All-you-can-eat crab feast at the Kalmar Nickel. You can tour the ship at a part of that, and they're having their own little museum there too, and a nice area set up and everything. And that's the Kalmar Nickel Shipyard. Always good times and plenty of crabs to eat. August 20th.
Yeah, you want to push that hard.
Yes, I do.
Jimmy's going to be down there, so be sure and join Jimmy Biggs down there and eat some crabs. And that's